Oh, Squillum, how you doing, bud?
Good.
It's what, 8 o'clock? 8:15? 8:20 almost your time?
8:17, yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
your time. Yeah, it's 7:17 my time. Anyway, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1. This going to be a 4 or 3 movie thing?
3.
3? Okay, so it's going to be a trilogy already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. This first
Then
part
they
was
said
pretty
they
good.
don't know where they're going to go after that with the animation movies.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Speaking of that, I'll just do it right now. Fuck it. But the two big negatives that I have. Um, the animation is one of them. Um,
Yeah, it's a little out there.
it's so the problem with the DC AMU was the problem that a lot of anime fans had with the quality of Dragon Ball. Um, uh, what was the new thing? Dragon Ball Super. When that started up again, they the quality of animation really sucked the first like 25 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
The quality of the DC AMU was a lot of the same, where you'd have a really good shot of Batman, and then like the movie would progress, and then 5 minutes later, it's this really shitty low res.
Is it just me, or was the last best animation for one of those movies The Long Halloween?
We'll get to that in a minute, but
Okay.
yes, I agree. Um, that was the first one where they changed the animation. It's changed a bit since, but I'll get to that in a quick sec. Same thing with Halloween was the first time that they changed the animation,
Mm-hmm.
and they had bigger lines, but it felt a bit stoic. It felt a
Yeah.
bit robotic. And I feel that it's actually worse now in
Yeah.
this new style. Like they had the DC AMU style, which
I
was
I've
good,
seen a
and then
couple of the films, and it's not as good as I thought it would be.
there's some times where Flash would go into the Speed Force
Yeah.
in this movie, and he looked like the dude from Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, the '90s one. Remember the robot that would run? He
Mm-hmm.
looked like that.
Well, it's like
You could tell it was a 3D background, but a 2D.
when I watched Justice League War Worlds, the
So
animation was
weird.
completely different. And then like when Mongol was in it,
Yeah.
Mongol
Oh
showed
yes.
up in it, and I was like, "What the fuck is that animation for Mongol? He looks terrible."
I still need to watch that. Probably should.
It's actually really good. I
I
liked
probably,
it.
probably should watch it at some
It's
point.
rated R.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I think it's a little
Rated R
bloody.
DC. Thank you.
Hmm?
Anyway, first I said rated R DC. Thank you.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'll watch it at some
I
point.
liked it.
Um, the second thing was the writing for me. Some of the writing was really good and straight out of the graphic novel or the comic, whatever you want to call it. And then you got the line where older Flash and older Iris were talking for a second, and he goes, "Here, let me help you." And the line that she said was so piss poor
I
and
don't even remember
so
what you said.
2024 that I was like, "Oh my god."
What'd she say?
It was right before she dies. The older
Oh, by the way, full
Iris dies.
spoilers.
Yes, yes. She goes, "Don't." It's something along the lines of like, "Don't sex
Oh,
me."
yeah.
I was like, "Get the
Yeah, where she
fuck."
was lifting, where she was pushing that really heavy thing, and he
Yeah,
said, "Let me help
whatever.
you." Yeah, I remember that.
And she's like, "Don't sexist me." I was like, "Get the." No, number one, she's 75 years old. She
Um,
wouldn't say that. It was so
I do have a
2024,
little bit
20.
of a negative.
Huh? Yeah,
I
yeah, go.
thought parts of it were a little boring.
A little bit. Yeah.
There were a couple parts where I kind of just like got up and left, took out the trash, came back. I was like, "Oh, it's okay."
It was the first like 25 minutes were like the first 20 minutes of the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Or it's a bit different. And then it stopped.
It's
and then
not what I remember when I read the comics.
Yeah.
It's
and then
it's something that's completely different. I
and
mean,
then it
yes, I know
stopped and
they're
it
going to
became the
explore.
comic for a minute,
Hmm?
and then it became the comic for a minute.
Yeah.
And then it would go to a boring part, and
Mhm.
then it would go to a different but entertaining part that wasn't from the comic, and then it would go to the comic, and then it would be a boring part. It was weird. It was very, very bizarre. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it was just
It was bizarre.
there were
Really
just
bizarre.
some
I
really just
totally
odd
agree.
moments in it where it kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
Just like when like Barry was going from different points into the Speed Force, and then he was coming out at different times.
Yeah.
It was like he's like, wait, I've seen this before. Wait,
Yeah.
what? He's just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're
It was
you
cool.
keep,
It was
yeah,
cool.
like you
But
keep
yeah, it was
running,
weird. Yeah.
but like, there's not really much of an explanation. They don't really
Yeah.
explain a whole lot. I know that's what the other sequels are,
I
but
thought
like,
I missed something too, so you're not alone.
I actually liked Robin having a wife.
Yeah.
That was cool, and how Batman was like basically saying
Oh.
when
Oh.
hold on,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Batman was going to die.
Yeah.
Because we know he'll be back. He was gonna like say I love you and miss you, and then I want the best for you guys, and they're like, Bruce, you don't even have to say it. I'm like, damn, that hits me right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he knew he was gonna die, but it was
Yeah.
like and we know in the comics he doesn't die.
Yeah.
So it's like you got that little like emotion right there, which I really thought was and echoes that obviously he voiced Batman. He does a great job for what he is.
Oh, dude,
He nails it.
I want him now that Kevin Conroy, R.I.P., is gone. I want him to continue doing Batman forever
He
and
stated
ever
he
and
voiced
ever.
Batman as many times as they want him to do it.
He's
He could do it.
great. He's great.
Honestly, he should be a live action Batman. I would not be like against that.
I don't know if they could do that though because James Gunn has stated that if you play him in live action, you got to play him in animation. And with him being three Batman technically, because animation, but two technically because it's the same character. But I know what you mean.
Well, I know that the guy that plays Reacher, Alan
Richardson, yeah,
he wanted to play Batman.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he'd be a good Batman.
Yeah,
a young Batman.
That becomes two other things, not quite negatives for me. One's slightly a negative. The one that's not really a negative, Darren Criss.
He's a great actor. I love him.
He's a really good actor. I like Jack Quaid more.
As Superman?
Yeah.
Did you watch the Adventures or that animated Adventures of Superman? Is that what you're talking about?
Jack Quaid's.
Okay, I didn't watch that, but I heard he was really good in it.
He's good in the show. He's really good in the show. I just think Darren Criss, good actor. I don't know if he's the voice of Superman. He's the voice of Superman, I believe, starting because this is the Tomorrowverse, is what they're dubbing it.
Yes,
they're dubbing it the Tomorrowverse, and his first was Superman. With the alien, Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, he was fine in that. I'm like, okay.
So here's the thing.
Good. He's good, but I don't know if his voice
with
is
the DCAU
strong enough.
Coming around, the last person that voiced Superman was Jerry O'Connell, and he did actually damn good job.
Really good job, yeah.
But obviously, that era has ended with War on Apocalypse.
And I know that they want to have a younger guy so he can kind of grow with the role, but it's just I don't know if his voice is right.
Maybe it was just because in Warworld he's actually like different because it's a different story.
Is Warworld the same universe? Is it Tomorrowverse?
Yes, but it's like it's kind of like in an alternate reality. Kind of. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. No, you can spoil it. That's
fine. Well,
I'll watch it at some point.
Mongul kidnaps Bruce, Diana, and Superman, and makes them think that they're in this own different separate world. Like, Bruce is this caveman-like Batman, where he's like captured by someone, and then Diana fights Jonah Hex, who Jonah Hex is an asshole.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jonah Hex has always been an asshole.
Yeah, and she's like a cowgirl in a way, but she's famous. and then Superman's like a detective
Mm.
or Clark, and he doesn't know he has powers, and then slowly like the realities like come together, and then they realize something's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce doesn't know he's Batman. None of them know that who they really are,
Mm-hmm.
but they know that like there's something not right with them, and then they eventually
Mhm.
come together, and then they realize, hey, like something's not right, and then they figure it out. They break out of it. Bruce
This
ends up putting the
remi-
costume on.
this reminds me of a semi-recent arc. What's it called? War World? Justice League War World?
Yeah, I
Another.
got it on my Voodoo. It's actually
Okay.
pretty good. I liked it a
Okay.
lot. I
Another.
wasn't sure if I was gonna like it just because of like the way it was going, but then once I watched it and came around to it and it picked up, it really had me interested. There were a couple parts I was a little bit like, all right, like let's go, but it was a solid movie. I mean, it wasn't like amazing,
By the
but
way, Dana Caddick.
Yeah.
Why the accent?
because she can do what she wants.
Really quick, my negative-ish in all this. I can't remember what it was now. Fucker, motherfucker.
Or as
Holy
my
fuck.
friend would say, cock suck.
Cocksuck, motherfucker. No.
I don't mind the accent for Wonder Woman. I really don't.
It was weird at first. I was like, why does she have? Like, I get it.
But here's the thing, because she had the accent for Talia.
Like, why they're
I-
making her head do an accent
Obviously,
again?
when she
Like,
was in Castle, she didn't because she was playing herself.
Yeah.
She had,
Yeah.
her normal voice.
I just don't know why they're making her do an accent again. It's weird. Like, I get Gal Gadot has an accent. I get it, but it's weird. I don't know.
She threw it in there because of when Justice League, I think like the Justice Society came out.
I'm
It was
still
during World
listening.
War II.
I'm
No, I
still
know.
listening. I'm trying
During
to
World
find
War II,
this.
she wanted her character to kind of have that little like accent for the era, and I
Okay.
guess it kind of just she feels that she wanted to make Wonder Woman feel a little bit different, which is fine, which I don't care. I mean, she does a good job.
Weird. I was like,
because she's a great actress too.
she's a really good actress. I just don't know if it was needed for me.
Didn't bother me.
Okay. So I'm already behind on this Tomorrowverse because
I've only watched a few. I'm not like so.
there's Superman from was Jensen Ackles Batman and Long Halloween.
Mhm.
But this says Long Halloween is a part of this.
Is not?
It is.
Yeah.
So I didn't know
that
these
was
were all
back-
connected. So okay, I need to watch all these then because I didn't know these were connected.
What are the other ones?
Batman Man Tomorrow, Justice Society World War II, Long Halloween, Green Lantern Beware My Power. Which, by the way, have you watched that?
No, I heard it was atrocious.
So boring. I tried to
what I-
watch. So boring. I was so happy. I'm like, Jon Stewart's getting a movie. It's so boring.
That's what I've heard.
Legion of Superheroes,
No interest.
Justice League War World, and Crisis.
Okay.
So I didn't know these were all
Legion
connected.
of Superheroes, I have no interest in watching that at all. It looked really stupid.
I'll watch it because it's connected to it. But yeah, you
could just tell me, I won't care.
Yeah. Overall thoughts though. For me,
It's a good movie.
I liked it. It was for the most part
Issues.
pretty aligned with the comics. There's some stuff that I was like, oh. There's some stuff that I was like,
Whoa.
That's for you there, bud. But no, I enjoyed it overall.
Get a picture.
Get your phone out. I'll do it again. I don't give a shit. Ready?
Yep.
God, you're fucking Marvel out. We're watching it. We're talking about a DC show.
Shut up. You just mid-nut.
There you go.
That's gonna be a meme.
Send that to me. But yeah, no,
Send it to the group chat or just you?
Just me. Yeah, just send it to me, and then I'll send it to Cody. Or just send it to group chat. Fuck it. Who cares? No, I enjoyed it a lot. It was fun. It was fun. It's got some really good action in it too. By the way, there's some really really good stuff in there that I was like, okay, it's funny. No, I really enjoyed it. It was really there's some really really good action. The voice acting for the most part's pretty good. Oh no, oh what I was gonna say. I understand it's a different universe.
Yeah.
Than the DC AMU.
Mhm.
I don't understand DC's obsession with their animated stuff to have the Justice League not know each other.
I don't like it.
I don't understand. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I remembered this. It was stupid in the DC AMU. As good as that universe was, as cool as it was, the first couple when they
Justice League
meet, I
War
was
was
like,
good though. You can't really criticize that one because Justice League War
oh
was
no,
actually really
oh
damn
no,
good.
it's really good.
Yeah.
But them not knowing each other, like I get it, they want to do the origin, but it feels so stupid. And they do it here with the main
They
4
do it
or 5
again.
they have, and I'm like, you're doing this again.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: when the DCAU did it, they did it right. When they do it here, it's kind of like, why are you
It
doing it again?
seems
They
really
already did
forced.
it.
It seems really forced and really not.
What's like? Here's my thing: you're coming up with all these films. You're coming up with like these random films. Like you got Crisis,
You
but
you
it's like,
already have Justice League movies in your universe so far too.
but here's another thing: like, have solo Batman films too. The last Batman film that was out besides Long Halloween was um the uh the Doom that came to Gotham, and that was terrible. That was boring as shit.
Go watch Green Lantern Beware My Light.
I'm good, thank you.
You'll love it.
No, it's just the Doom that came to Gotham. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was Gotham by Gaslight Batman, but
Yeah.
it was in like 1920s. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, and that this was me the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah. But you doing that with Batman is sad.
mhm.
Yeah. But no, I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm hoping they correct a couple things in the next couple. But overall, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
Yep.
It's good.
Um,
I'd probably give it like a B.
can they please make a Nightfall movie?
Seriously.
I mean, there's so much they could do. You could do
Dude,
Nightfall, Battle for the Cowl.
I've been saying for years, where's Crisis? And they finally did Crisis.
Remember, I sent you that article a while back that James Gunn said that. Oh, and did you also hear that he said Kingdom Come is coming soon?
Did you see the Isabella Mersad thing?
Which one?
Her name tag at the at the reading.
Who's she playing?
I can't remember who she's playing, but her name badge had Kingdom Come Superman logo on it.
What? Live
I'm
action
like,
or animated?
the Kingdom Come Superman logo that he has, the more straight edged S,
Yeah.
that was on her. See if I can find it here. Oh, I don't want that. Did I take a photo of it or did I?
Justice League?
For the table reading.
She's playing Hawkgirl.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's who it is. Which is a great casting, by the way. I gotta say that. I have to
And
say that.
Millie Alcock
Oh yeah,
is Hawkgirl.
damn. Yes, here, right here. That right there says
Oh,
it says
fuck.
says Isabella Mersad's hot girl with the Kingdom Come logo on it.
Well, um,
Here, I'll just send this to you right now. I might have already. I don't remember, but yeah, I nearly shit myself when I saw that.
well, here's another thing. We get to see an actual live action Hawkgirl. We get
Okay.
to see a badass Lex Luthor.
Can't lie, I would not be as mad if they brought back what's his face from uh um, Black Adam as Hawkman. Hodge.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
He was good.
He was very good. He was very good.
Black Adam's a very underrated movie, but it's a good movie.
It's good. It's a good movie.
It is.
But yeah, no, I would not be mad they brought him back. They probably
Did you see the McFarlane thing I shared with you?
which one? I've been on. Dude,
They're doing an Azrael Batman, the one like Jean Paul
that's cool.
Valley
That's cool.
from Nightfall. He said he's all the red. He's got the
By
wing.
the way, hold on one second. Let me see.
And then they're doing a first
Yeah,
appearance
go
Batman
ahead.
with a cloth cape. So I sat there and went, cloth cape. And then they're doing a black and gray version of Nightfall Batman, which he never wore in the comics. He only wore
did Azrael wear one?
No.
No, he was just
No,
blue.
he wore the same blue outfit that Bruce had.
Yeah.
And then he upgraded it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like what the turkey cock. So
You weirdo.
I'm just excited to see Will Friedle as Batman, as Terry again.
That's badass.
That made me fucking come.
Okay, so I still have it saved. Thank God. I'm gonna try and read through Nightfall.
Oh man, I wish you lived near me. I'll just let you borrow the comics.
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
read Nightfall, right?
Long time ago. I
read that all throughout fucking high school. I fucking love that comic so much.
Yeah, it's been a while. I read it way before.
I'm telling you, if they make a movie out of it, it needs to be rated R.
Of course,
it have to be rated R.
Yeah, of course so. Of course.
I mean, definitely the last two parts. I mean, if they make the first one PG-13, that's fine, but the second one needs to be rated R. I mean, Azrael, Jean Paul Valley fucks people up, and
isn't that what they?
Cool.
Didn't they do that for Long Halloween? First part
The
was
Ultimate
PG-13.
Edition they made rated R. The first one was PG-13. The second one was rated R.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But then they combined it to a 2-hour and 29-minute movie, which was rated R, which was awesome. Because it's both cuts into one.
Yeah. How's The Expanse coming along?
I'm getting to it.
Just catching with you.
You know I'll watch it, right?
Oh, I know you will.
It's just going to be a little bit.
I know, because you're special.
I'm
tonight's probably going to be Silent Night.
Fuck yeah.
And then I'll probably do Sisu.
Fuck yeah.
This weekend, and then we'll do John Wick 1 Friday, hopefully. Or tomorrow.
Hopefully. I can't promise anything, but hopefully.
When does Amanda leave?
Monday.
Monday? Okay, yeah. We can do it Monday, too, if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm off Wednesday, too, so we can always do it on Tuesday night, too. We can... Well, because Four Eyed said he'd join us. So he just said let him know when the days are, and then we'll do it. Okay.
So Silent Night's probably gonna be tonight, and then Sisu is probably tomorrow, and then we can do something this weekend or Monday.
I can't wait for you to watch Guardians. I'm excited for you to watch Guardians.
That's probably gonna be somewhere next week too, early next week too.
What other shit do you have on there?
John Wick, Sisu, Guardians, Equalizer 3.
Excited for you to watch that one.
Killers of the Flower Moon, The King's Man, Voyage of the Demeter, Black Beetle, and Lake Placid.
You mean Blue Beetle? Black Beetle?
Oh, did I call it Black Beetle?
Yeah. Heads up, Blue Beetle is in James Gunn's new movies.
Oh, so he is a part of the new. Okay.
James Gunn confirmed it, and the guy who played him, Cholo, he said that his Blue Beetle is going to be in James Gunn's DC films. And James Gunn also confirmed it too.
Okay. So I'm fine with that.
You know, The King's Man is the Kingsman prequel.
The prequel, right? Yeah.
I just rewatched it. It's such a good movie. Yeah. It gets a lot of criticism, but I love it just for what it is.
Let me see.
Rafis Ifan is Rasputin.
Reese Ifan, yeah.
Reese Ifan, whatever the fuck.
Reese Ifan. You are my favorite person ever with your misspelling and miss everything.
It's the hair, right?
That's so good. Yeah, go ahead.
He's Rasputin, and he's fucking disgusting as Rasputin, but he's a bad motherfucker, and the only way you can almost recognize him is his eyes. Otherwise, you can't recognize him at all.
So let me see. James Gunn said
So you can cross out. So you
So
cross out.
it says here that Gunn said the film was disconnected from previous DCEU entries and could connect with the DCU by April. Blue Beetle character was reportedly part of Gunn and Safran's universe.
Okay.
Gunn said Blue Beetle would be the first DCU character, while noting Superman Legacy is the first DCU film.
Yeah, like
Reyes is to continue in the DCEU.
Yeah.
Wait.
he's supposed to appear in other films, is what I've read.
Itself would stand on its own. So the film is not a part of the DCU, but the
character is.
Oh, well, his version of the character is. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I should have reiterated
No,
that.
No. That's fine.
Well, yeah, because the movie mentions more of Batman, and they talk about Superman a little bit.
Because it says here that anything previous to Superman Legacy isn't in the DCU.
Yeah, but I should have said Blue Beetle is going to be in those films.
Yeah.
Not the movie, but the character will be.
There is, yes. So
which I gotta say,
they're not recasting him.
I went into this movie just neutral.
I've heard nothing, but it's really fun. That's what I heard.
It's a blast. Cool. My grandpa had no idea who Blue Beetle was. He went just thinking, oh, it's gonna be a little goofy. He walked out really, really liking it a lot. I walked out like this movie was a lot of fun. It's a little slow in the beginning. It has some like childish moments, but like for a PG-13 superhero film, it's got some really violent moments where it's that's
what I heard.
Like especially for like kind of like kids humor, it's a very violent movie. Like, there's a couple of moments
is it PG-13 or PG?
Oh, yeah. No, it's PG-13.
PG-13. Okay.
No, it's got some moments where I was like, shit, that was dark. So it's good. It's really good.
Blue Beetle's fine as a character.
Yeah, he's fine in Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, what's the fire guy who's connected to the scientist in what's the video games?
Firestorm.
Firestorm, yes. He's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
They need to use him.
George Lopez is in this movie, and he's actually really fucking funny. Yeah, I like his character. But it's
by the way.
What?
Continue. Go ahead.
But it's just like I'm excited to see what they're gonna do if they're gonna actually have a new Justice League film.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Well, Gunn said his next announcement soon is going to be the actor who plays Batman and Batman Brave and the Bold.
This is not Millie Alcock, right? That's not her.
It could be.
Are you sure? Because James Gunn put something out and he didn't say, unless I missed it, because I read it for 5 seconds. James Gunn. Jeff, I've been watching Jeff Dunham a lot. It's funny.
Man, and I watch it all the time.
I love Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, that is her.
Because no, that's Eve Tessmacher. Sorry. That's the girl that's playing Eve Tessmacher. Because it says here after the table read with the Superman cast, Eve, which is her, Mr. Terrific, which is Eddie Gathegi, and then Clark / Superman.
Is the bald guy on the right? That's
Mephisto.
Yeah, but what's the actor's name?
I can't remember the guy's name. Anthony something or whatever. Yeah.
He was Victor Zsasz in Gotham.
Yes.
He's a great actor.
Yes.
Anthony.
Oh. Well, wasn't he in the Batman?
No.
Oh no! It was the kid who played the third Robin.
Tim Drake in Titans.
Yeah, Tim Drake in Titans was in that. Yeah.
Anthony
it says
Cardigan or something like that. No, he's a great actor. Was he? You said playing Mephisto?
Metamorpho. Sorry.
Oh,
Metamorpho. Yeah. Clark, or Superman Clark, Otis, Lex, producers Peter Safran, Jimmy, Metamorpho, Lois, Hawkgirl, me,
Who's Nathan Fillion playing?
Guy, Guy Gardner,
Which one is he?
the bowl cut Green Lantern,
Oh,
which is awesome.
Do you know that
They're gonna make
David? You know
he's
David
gonna make
Cornsweet?
Nathan Fillion have a bowl cut, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. I love it.
You know David Cornsweet's Jewish? I didn't know that.
It's so fucking random.
No, it was funny because they're talking about. I read this article and they were saying, "Yeah, did you know that David Cornsweet's gonna be a Jewish Superman?" And I'm like, "This was me.
Only
This was me."
you can get away with
It
saying
was
that.
so
You're
funny though
Jewish
because this is me
fucking
the whole
guy.
time. I'm like this reading the article. I'm like, "Where is this going?" And I'm like, and then I started reading some like race stuff. I'm like, I knew that was coming.
I don't love that Clark and Lex are happy and smiling next to each other. I'm joking, people.
This is Rachel Brosnahan, right?
Yeah, with her hand over her face. Yeah.
Great choice for Lois.
Oh, dude, they were my fan castings.
Oh yeah.
Like when the final like 4 or 6 were in contention.
Who's this guy supposed to be?
Otis from Superman.
Oh, and him.
Mr. Terrific.
And her.
I think that's.
It's not Millie.
No, that's not Millie. So it's Eve, Mr. Terrific. That's Hot Girl. She's the engineer. That's who it is.
Let me look up Superman Legacy. Hold on.
No, that's the engineer chick. Yeah.
She's bad, right?
Yes. Because the blonde chick is Eve Tessmacher.
I'm so excited for this movie. I don't think I've ever been excited for a Superman movie since The Man of Steel.
I'm always excited for
Anthony Carrigan is no, you got it wrong. Sarah Sampaio is Eve Tessmacher.
Yeah, but that's the chick with the cornrows, or with the.
She doesn't have blonde hair.
With the sunglasses. That's the engineer.
Yeah. No. This is Supergirl.
No, that's Eve Tessmacher.
Are you sure?
I'm looking at James Gunn's post right now. That's not Millie Alcock. Alcock, however say her name.
Where is she in the photo?
If she's not in the photo.
That's weird.
I don't know if
Mr. Terrific, the guy who plays Mr. Terrific, he's a good actor.
Yeah, Eddie Gathegi. I was so happy when they cast him. I was like, this guy's awesome.
James Gunn knows how to fucking cast people. He's another.
Eddie Gathegi was in First Class, X-Men First Class.
He's also in another movie I know of.
He played My Bloody Valentine remake. Plays the deputy. Plays the deputy.
Twilight. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Twilight. He plays one of the vampires.
Yeah, you're right.
Great in it. He's one of the best parts of that entire franchise. He's great. I think he's only in the first one though, but he's great.
Justified.
Yeah, he's Justified too. Yeah. So that's.
You're right.
Anthony Carrigan. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, that's Zaz.
Playing Metamorpho. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, this cast is fantastic. I'm so happy. Again.
The Boys season 4, June 13th.
Yes. Again, cannot wait for Nathan Fillion to have an amazing bowl cut as Guy Gardner.
I'm just excited to see
what ready.
David's suit's gonna look like. I gotta tell you,
dude. I think they're gonna do the original S.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Or and I'm talking about like the black in the background and the smaller S, like the smaller version of this.
Who's this guy? That guy. Who are these two?
Who?
Him.
Dude in the sunglasses, that's Peter Safran. That's the co-head.
That's Gil Coulson. Wait, no.
Peter Safran, co-head of DC.
I'm thinking of Skarsgård.
Gil.
Sorry.
Gil Coulson.
Wait, who's Peter Safran playing in this?
He's the co-head of DC with James Gunn.
Oh wait, well, who's
He's
this?
just in the photo.
Who's this?
Skylar Gizondo playing Jimmy Olsen. Perfect casting as Jimmy Olsen, by the way.
Yeah.
I think he might be a bit too old to play Jimmy Olsen. Maybe not, actually.
Do you think that
Again, I can't wait for Nathan Fillion to look like that.
Apparently I read
It's
that
gonna be amazing.
James Gunn did say that Superman and Batman will meet together.
Oh
in
yeah,
time.
they'll probably meet in
I'll
the
sit there.
Batman
I'll be like this the whole
movie.
time.
They'll probably meet in the Batman movie, and we're all gonna
I'll
come.
be like this.
Well, yeah, it'll be great.
You'll just see me going like this.
No, Millie Alcock, she is the.
She's Kara Zor-El, and then she's gonna have her own movie too.
She's in the Game of Thrones prequel, right?
House of Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was boring. Sorry.
No need to be sorry.
No, I'm not sorrying you. I'm sorry the people who don't watch this video. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for that movie, obviously.
I'm looking forward to this movie because it's like you know what you're getting into. You know that James Gunn is writing and directing it. And James Gunn has never made a bad movie. Except maybe Guardians 2.
Yeah, that's his least good movie.
Okay, it's not
Not a bad movie.
Like, do I get some entertainment out of it? Yeah, for sure.
It's funny. That's some really fucking good jokes in that movie. I think it's a bit too many jokes for me.
I think James Gunn is good at making R-rated films.
Oh, for sure. Have you seen The Suicide Squad?
I just watched it recently.
Have you seen
Slither?
Have you seen
Super?
I was just gonna say those. Dude,
Super's a really good movie.
It's so funny. He walks up to the guy and says, "Say sorry." No, fuck you. Just bashes a fucker over the fucking Dwight from The Office. Say sorry. Fuck you, dude. Bam! Right over the head. So good. That's still my favorite of his movies. It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny.
No.
God.
James Gunn.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I'm just excited for James Gunn.
Listen.
I trust him.
I love the Snyder trilogy. You know this. I like a lot of the movies in the old DCEU.
Yeah.
I have faith in James Gunn.
I've had faith in him.
I have faith in James Gunn. When he was announced, another friend of mine and I had a conversation about this on Facebook Messenger.
We had a 2-hour. We almost had a 2-hour podcast talking about it.
Yes, we did. And my friend and I were literally talking about this for like 3 hours, and I was like, dude, do you think a guy like James Gunn could take over DC? He's like, yeah. And then like a week later, oh, James Gunn's the.
Well, here's
DC
the thing.
guy.
He announced that Swamp Thing's coming on. So he could be rated R. So
when his plan came out, I was like, it's a great plan.
I mean, that's Gods and Monsters, and he said there's.
And here's the thing. I think I can talk for you when I say this. We're DC fans first.
Oh.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's good. We're DC fans. There you go. We're DC fans first. We just liked what Snyder and most of the other directors did.
Snyder is someone that really made me feel very connected to the DC films.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the DC films were so out of whack. Mm-hmm. I mean, besides Nolan and Burton for his only good Batman film, there really weren't a whole lot of DC films. It was only Batman films for a while. Pretty much. And then Green Lantern came out, and everyone was like, "What's that?" And then Deadpool came out, and we were all like, "Ha, you're back, Ryan Reynolds," because he had X-Men Origins Wolverine. He hated that movie so much. Everyone hates that movie. There are very few people that like that movie. And then Green Lantern, we're all like, Ryan Reynolds, stop being a superhero. And then Deadpool came out, we were all like, ah! Everyone shit their pants were like, Ben Affleck sucked as Daredevil, and he's Batman. They're like, oh my god.
He's still my favorite Batman. He's still my favorite Batman.
My second favorite.
I know. I can't be wrong. No, I literally do. Again, when I saw that first photo of him in front of the Batmobile, and I went, "We get the gray Batman with the short ears."
I looked at that photo, and I literally, the biggest coincidence ever. My friend texted me, and I happened to be reading the Dark Knight Returns comic for the first time.
Nice.
And he texts me, and he says, "Look up BVS." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "What?" He said, "Click on Batman's costume."
This was me. This was me.
That too, but
That was me. Yes, that's Godzilla Drizzy.
this was me. This was me when I held the Batman comic book. Or the Dark Knight
When you
Returns
saw the
this was
photo,
me.
you were you weirdo. That's funny shit.
But
That's
it
funny.
was like
shit.
it was like
That's good shit.
I was just like I looked at the comic book, and I looked at Ben Affleck, and I'm like
It's the same thing.
that's the same fucking thing. It's like Ewan McGregor. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I was just happy that we're finally getting a great bat suit because we had black for so long. I've shown you the photo, right, of the Bale bat suit if it was gray.
Yeah.
So much. I don't hate the Bale bat suit, but it's fine. I like the Batman Begins suit the best.
Bale's Batman is the only one.
If he had a gray bat suit, that would awesome fucking be an awesome fucking.
Bale's Batman costume is the only cape that was actually cloth. Everything else was leather. Did you know that?
Did you guys know that this motherfucker, whichever way he is on the screen here, is obsessed with fucking capes on Batman? It is so funny. We were literally sitting here one time before it was when you got your Batman. It was your Batman figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were sitting there, and the fucker's doing this with the fucking figure. He's like, "Look at the cape! Look at the cape! It's perfect." I was like, "Bro, exactly what he was doing."
Me in a photo.
He was like my. He was like my. Hold on. You were like Mike Henry in. Was like Mike Henry in the beginning of Ted when he plays the newscaster.
Mm-hmm.
He plays the newscaster and he's like, "Look what Jesus did! Look what Jesus did! Look what Jesus." Is that 89 or is that 92? Oh, God,
This
so
is
funny.
This is Flash.
Oh, the Flash. Okay, that's a nice suit.
I gotta go.
That's fine. All right, everybody. Peace
No,
out.
I'm gonna go. We were done anyway.
Yeah. Look what Jesus did. Look what Jesus did. Look what. We'll talk to you later, people. Bye.